Good morning, everybody. How do you feel today? Say it loud so you can hear how you feel. Thank you for saying how you feel. My name is Mr. Channing, and because I am reading outside today, I'm wearing my mask. Wearing my mask means that I keep other people safe from germs, I keep myself safe from germs, and I make sure that I don't accidentally share any germs and no one accidentally shares any germs with me. You know, germs are too small to see without a microscope. And there's no way to tell who has germs and who doesn't just by looking at them. That's why it's important to wear your mask when you're outside, when you're around people that you don't live with. You gotta keep your mask on. You know what I mean? Now, in my case, I right now am in my own backyard of the apartment building where I live. And the only other people out here are people that I live with, people in my family. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and take my mask off while I read this book. But when I go out for a walk after this, go look around the neighborhood, I'll take my mask and put it back on my face. You know what I mean? Right now, let's take it off. 1, 2, 3. Now, as I was saying earlier, would you like to read a book with me today? I've got a book I'd like to read with you. This book is called... Hang on, let me see if I can catch it. Phew! There Must Be More Than That by Shinsuke Yoshitake, published by Chronicle Kids. Would you like to read this book with me today? What do you see on the cover? You see a kid holding a scarf, an orange scarf. Is there just one way to hold that scarf? I see this kid wearing it like a hat, this kid wearing it around her neck, this kid wearing it on his head, this kid using it like a bag. I see this kid wearing it on a leg, this kid using it to hold a teddy bear on. Very useful. I see this kid draped over its face, this kid looking like a monster. How exciting. This kid looking like a mummy all wrapped up in that scarf. This kid wearing it like a towel. This kid doing that zoop 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 thing. There must be more than that one way to wear a scarf, don't you think? Let's read this book together. There must be more than that. What's this kid holding? An egg? Here's this kid looking out the window. What's happening outside? It's raining. Oh no! It's raining. Dad said it would be sunny today, but you can't always trust grown-ups. Hi, brother. Looks like brother just coming in. Got some drips of water. Looks like brother was just caught outside in the rain, too. Brother says, "Hey, sis. Do you want to know something? Our future is doomed." Huh? What does future mean? Brother says, future is what happens later, like tomorrow, or next year, or 10 years from now. All that stuff is the future. And by the way, do you know what doomed means? Doomed means that something really bad is going to happen. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Brother is coming in and saying, our future is doomed. What a scary thing to hear. Terrible things are going to happen in the future. That's what a grown-up told my friend. We're going to run out of food because there are too many people. That's what brother's saying. There'll be plagues and wars. Plague is when a lot of people get sick. And a lot of people are getting sick right now, that's true. And alien invasions? Oh my. The Earth will be destroyed. My goodness, what a lot of scary things to hear about. By the time we grow up, things are going to be terrible. And sister says, no way, really? How would you feel if your older brother told you all those things? Told you about a bunch of terrible things that are going to happen. Would you feel happy? I wouldn't. I would feel pretty sad. The kid goes to see her grandma, says, "Grandma, our future is doomed." Grandma's just reading in bed and says, "Oh my, why do you say that?" "My brother told me so." And look, here's all the things her brother was talking about. All these terrible things happening to people in the future. Things that are going to happen. And Grandma says, "Oh, I see. Yeah, this is a lot of scary stuff. I don't see anyone up here who looks happy." Maybe the aliens and robots look a little bit happy, but they have different faces, so it's hard to tell. You know what Grandma says? Grandma says, "Don't worry. No one really knows what will happen in the future. Sure, there'll be bad things, but there will be lots and lots of good things too." Grandma says, grown-ups act like they can predict the future, like they know for sure what's going to happen in the future. But they're not always right. Yeah. Dad said it was going to be sunny today, but he was wrong. See, that's what I mean. Grown-ups often tell you to choose one of two things. What is this grown-up telling her to choose from? What's that?
Pets.
Two pets. What kind of pets do you see?
A cat and a dog.
A cat and a dog. That's right. Two kinds of pets. But, hang on a second. You notice this back here? This grown-up is showing her two pictures. But what's this back here? Some more pictures. Some more options. But if neither of these seems right, there are more choices over here. What do you see here? I see a snake and a frog and a rabbit and a hippo and an ostrich and a whole lot of other animals. This kid says, "I choose this one." What did she choose? Can you tell what that is? Is it a crab? She chose a crab for a pet. That's a very interesting pet. It's okay to find something new on your own. There's some other choices here, like an elephant or a duck or a fish or an alligator or a yak or a koala or a lion. There's a whole lot of choices that grown-up was not telling her about. There are so many possible futures. Look at all those different pets. Look at all those different animals.
Hey, look.
You see a pet here that you would like to have? It's not just a cat and not just a dog. Although there is a dog here and there is a cat here. There's a lot of other animals too.
I like cats.
You like cats? I like cats too. She says, "You're right. There must be more than just two or three." Exactly. There must be more than that. Now she comes back in to see her brother. Says, "Hey, you!" Slam! Slams his door open. He's just sitting here reading books. He goes, "Our future isn't going to be all bad. There are lots of possible futures. Like a future with hot dogs every day. A future where it's okay to spend the day in pajamas. A future where every Saturday is Christmas. Look, there's Santa Claus coming, and Santa Claus comes once a week in this future. How interesting. What about a future where robots take us everywhere? Look, these robots have little helicopters, and they just pick you up and take you where you want to go. A future where someone always catches the strawberry you drop. There's a robot that is specially designed to catch dropped strawberries. That way that strawberry is still good, even if it falls off the table. It won't land on the floor. That robot will catch it. What an interesting future. Doesn't exist right now, but it could exist in the future. A future where someone does your homework for you? Well, it seems like you would not learn the things you're supposed to learn from your homework if someone else does it for you, even if it is a robot. Mom doesn't look that happy about it. A future where your room has a zero gravity switch, and when you flip the switch, you can go flying up in the air and weigh nothing at all and float around like a balloon in your very own room. How interesting. What a future. Brother says, oh, that sounds great. I want a future where someone always catches my strawberries. That's the thing of all those choices that Brother latched onto. See? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, what are some other possible futures? Do I have to throw away my shoes when they get too small? Or my pink boots? No. I can use them as what instead? What is that?
Flower pot.
Flower pots, planters, that's right. Will I be pushing carrots to the side of my plate for the rest of my life? This kid doesn't like carrots. No way. I can ban them when I grow up. I can make a rule that says no carrots allowed. You could also find a different way to cook carrots that you like them better. You know, your taste might change. But you could also grow up and make a rule that says no carrots. I'm a slow runner, but does that mean I'll never come in first place? No. I might be first place in a funny face contest. You like that funny face? I'm gonna try it again. If you can make a funnier face than that, you could be in first place. Well, I have to put up with that bully forever, that kid at school who's mean to me. Nope. He might be abducted by aliens tomorrow. He might get picked up by a spaceship and taken to another planet. Or maybe I'll fall in love. And I won't care that I was ever bullied in the first place. I won't even care that I was bullied. I'll have other things to think about. Now, if I get yellow paint on my clothes, will my mom get mad at me? First of all, I think most moms will just be a little bit annoyed if you get yellow paint on your clothes. But let's see what this kid's solution is. You ready? 1, 2, 3. What did she do? That's right, she painted yellow spots everywhere. Maybe Mom will be annoyed if I paint everything else yellow too. How does Mom look? A little surprised. But you know, the best art is surprising. It's true. She put a lot of work into putting yellow spots everywhere. There are always alternatives, always other choices. And it's fun to think about what they might be. Sometimes people ask, do you love it or hate it? Or is it good or bad? Or is that person your friend or your enemy? Now, here's a big bucket of good shapes that are all perfectly round. And here's a big bucket of bad shapes. That's what the labels say. B-A-D, bad. That are all spiky like stars. What kind of shape does she have?
Star.
A star, but is it all sharp spikes? Or is it kind of round too? It's kind of round too. It's a little good and a little bad. It's halfway between. But there must be more than just those options. Look at this shape. Not bad. Look at this shape. Hard to say. Look at this shape. Questionable. Look at this shape. Interesting. Could be okay. Strange. And look at this shape. This shape is called I don't know. That's a very powerful thing to say. To say that you don't know something. Instead of love or hate, maybe I prefer love-ate. What is love-ate?
I don't know.
That's a word that this book just made up. It means love and hate at the same time. And she goes to her dad and she says, I love-ate you, Daddy. Dad's a little confused. He was just reading a book. Everybody in this family likes to read books. Do you ever feel like that with people in your family? You love them and you hate them at the same time? Sometimes you might feel like that. Your feelings belong to you. That's right. Grandma, when I grow up, I'm going to get a job thinking up different futures. And Grandma says, what a great idea. But I'll probably be gone by then. And Grandma's talking about how she's getting older, and after a while, she thinks that she'll probably die. That does happen to people. This kid says, no way. That isn't the only option, Grandma. Tomorrow, you might feel so great. You take a trip around the world. Look, she woke up. She feels fantastic. She gets on a plane and she flies and goes sees everything in the entire world. How interesting. Or maybe tomorrow you'll wake up as what?
A bear.
A bear, a teddy bear. Could that happen in the future?
No.
It could. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. Who knows? You could end up living for 300 years. Here's Grandma at her 300th birthday party with all those people living in the future and the robots. There's a lot of fireworks. How fun. A lot of strawberries on her cake, too. Grandma says, you're right. There must be more for me than that. This girl says, the future's so cool, isn't it? Grandma says, it sure is. Phew. Hi, Mom. What's for dinner? Huh? Oh, just leftovers. But we have some eggs. Do you want one? Boiled or fried? 2 choices. For a grown-up, her mom gave her 2 choices for how she wants her egg, boiled or fried. Just 2 choices. Mom, not just boiled or fried. There are more ways to make an egg than that. You want to hear some ways to make an egg? You get a fried egg, a boiled egg, an omelet, a rolled egg, a scrambled egg. Is that all the ways to have an egg, or are there some more ways? More ways. A rolled egg, a rubber band egg, a patted egg, a candy egg, very interesting, a squeezed egg, a bath egg, a shoe egg, a sticker egg, a painted egg, oh, how beautiful, a belly button egg, a mirror egg, now it looks like you got 2 eggs, how convenient, a brush egg, a balloon egg, gotta keep track of that one, a leaf egg, a cat egg, a book egg, a watch egg, that way the egg can tell you what time it is. Very handy. A staring egg. A tied egg. A crown egg. You can pretend you're a princess with this egg. That's right. A racing egg. These 2 kids both have eggs and spoons. They're trying to run as fast as they can without dropping the eggs. Very tricky. Egg on egg. A towering egg. They made a tall tower just with eggs and platforms. How interesting. See? The future is full of possibilities. Okay, I get it. I'll make whatever you want. How would you like your egg? Kid says, I can't decide. I guess I'll have a boiled egg today. Got it. The pan, the water. She has all those choices, but sometimes you want a boiled egg. You know what I mean? And there's the shell from the boiled egg. Here's some kids racing with eggs too. Being very careful with those eggs, even though they might fall off and break. The end. Thank you for reading that book with me. Give yourself a round of applause. Now that's all our time for today. Should we wash our hands together one time before we say goodbye? Let's do it. good idea to wash your hands before you eat an egg. Got your hands ready? Let's do I deserve. Get some soap. Get some water. Rub those hands together. My hands are cold. It's kind of chilly out here. Feels good to rub them together and warm them up too. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be clean. I protect my friends and family. Look at these hands. I'm a washing machine. I'm a washing machine. I'm a washing machine. And my nails look good. Little water to rinse off. Dry them off. Very nice. See you next time.